Alright everyone, it is Sunday, December 15th. Yeah, it is. And we have our last day of studying without any finals. So we're going to head to
tomorrow our
Starbucks.
finals at 8 p.m. So
yeah,
it's going to be all day studying anyways.
Yeah.
But I think I mostly just want to stay there for a little bit because I want to Starbucks anyways. So I'll just like go study some endocrinology, I think, try and take the practice exam while I'm there, and then maybe we'll come back or kind of take a quick break.
Yeah. So today's focus, I think, will be mostly endocrinology and exercise phys, as it always is.
I think I need to start studying some psych more.
I mean, I haven't studied psych at all, so I should do that at some point today too. And then physics is like, I think we've said it's like kind of just on the back burner because we feel pretty good. So,
like if I, for some reason, don't touch physics until after my endocrinology and right before my physics final, then I still think that it's gonna be fine.
All right, guys, let's keep going.
Alright, so it turns out Starbucks is actually completely full, which I was kind of thinking that that would be the case, but I got my Starbucks nonetheless because I did order it beforehand. So I got a tall grande, or tall double chocolatey chip. One time I accidentally ordered it like that because I always usually get a grande, but then one time I was like, no, I'm gonna get a tall. And then I was like, can I get a tall grande double chocolatey chip? And I was like, oh my god.
And they were like, what size?
And then I also got a chocolate croissant just for like a little nice treat.
I didn't get anything because I didn't even order on the app, and so I was like, I was planning on like sitting down and then maybe ordering something later.
Oh, I see we're leaving. So actually we're going to go to Panera now. Sierra might get something there later, obviously, because we are going there. But we kind of just like, we did the studying at home yesterday type thing, and we're just like wanting to get out of the house a little bit. So
yeah, it's so hard to find a good place to study during finals week because the library is so full, especially since it's like, you know, it kind of clears out as finals week goes on. Like by Wednesday, I think it's like not too hard to find a spot.
But like today's gonna be so full.
But we're not going to the library, we don't want to be at home, so we have to like go somewhere. And like usually the farther off campus you are, like the better shot you have, so this Panera isn't like that.
We've never had issues getting a seat. So we are going to Panera and we'll be studying there for a while.
Alright, it is 2:30. We have been hard at work.
We actually were. We were hard at work.
Yeah.
And now we're taking a break. Our mom is asking me and Sierra for some gift ideas that other family members were asking for, so now I'm trying to look at stuff to actually like give them an idea instead of like pushing it off to do to later. So I just can't figure out what I want. Like I don't need anything. I'm trying to come up with something.
I just ordered my food because, you know, I'm not going to come here and not get anything. Luckily, they had chicken and olive rice, which is my favorite. Alright, well, it's just about 8 o'clock. Megan and I just finished going through our Unit 2 stuff. So what we like to do sometimes, especially since for Unit 2 we didn't get around to making like all the Quizlets that we needed to make. So we like to use Quizlets for reviewing stuff when we're doing things on our own, but it's kind of hard to make
like it's great to look through a lecture slide, but if you're just reading it and being like, yeah, I know it, like, do you know it?
Yeah, so what we do is we'll switch off sometimes, so that's what we just did. So I opened up a lecture, I was kind of like, okay, Megan, like, what happens with this, you know, scenario and like that kind of thing. So I feel like that better tests your knowledge to make sure you actually do know, because sometimes you think you know something just by reading it, but then in like a real life, you know, testing scenario, you're not sure. So it's quite a long Unit 2, but I think we went through it pretty quickly. I think final-wise, like, we know pretty much everything we should know. And I think you might be done with exercise phys for today.
Yeah, I kind of definitely am like wanting to do some of the lecture Quizlets for psych, because I know that tomorrow I'm probably not going to study psych, and I know that Tuesday night, when that's my last exam, I'll be studying psych, but I want to get more prepared before then so that I'm not cramming too hard. So I've been doing a little bit to get me prepped, but I haven't like done a lot. So I'm gonna start doing that.
For me, I think I should probably start with psych too, because I haven't done literally anything to study for my psych final. And then when I finish going through that, depending on my time that I have like left for the night, I might go back.
Because also like tomorrow, I know we're going to be focusing on exercise phys.
Yeah.
Like it's inevitable.
So that's the plan right now.
Did we talk about how we already did our practice endocrinology final?
I don't think so.
We also came back. Here, we're just switching off the camera.
Makes it easier.
We did come back from Panera. We kind of had like shower break and like just break time, you know. I was on my phone for a little bit just to kind of not be studying all day. Breaks are good. They're good for your brain. And so the first thing I did, I was like, we already reviewed endocrinology like when we were at Panera all day today, and so we came back and the first thing I did was take the practice final, which like thankfully he does have a practice final that we can take to practice and see what we know. And it went pretty well. I think that, okay, it definitely makes me feel like I know a sufficient amount, and obviously that exam's not until Tuesday, which is good because tomorrow is Monday and we have a late final, and I know that we're going to be studying mostly exercise phys all day. I'll try to study endocrinology where I can, or maybe if I feel like coming back and studying, I just don't know if that's very likely. So then Tuesday morning, before we take our endocrinology final, I'll like finish touching up on stuff.
We have our physics final on Tuesday.
Yeah.
And then our psych one on Wednesday, and then we're done. It's gonna be really speeding up, like towards the, I'm gonna pull off my finger. It's gonna be really speeding up towards, like once we start taking our finals, it's gonna be like, final.
Yeah, like tomorrow's gonna be long during the day until we get to the final, and then it's just gonna be like over.
Yeah.
It's gonna be bam, bam, bam.
I'm ready to be done. Can't wait for break because we're gonna have like a few days. I think we've already mentioned this before, but we're staying in Iowa City through Saturday because Haley's boyfriend Ashton is graduating, and so we're gonna like stay in Iowa City to go to his graduation. So we'll be done on Wednesday, and then we'll have like kind of, you know, the rest of the day Wednesday, and then Thursday and Friday to just do whatever we want. I'm sure it'll be kind of chill.
I'm also kind of sad. It's not that big of a deal, but I was looking, our dad mentioned wanting to go to an Iowa basketball game at least some point this season, and he will at some point. But thanks, Sierra.
I'm just making sure you can see.
So yesterday, or not yesterday, this was a couple days ago, I was just seeing like when the Iowa basketball games were and like what their schedule was, when do they have home games, and I saw on Google anyways that it was like, oh, Cincinnati at Iowa on the 21st, which is Saturday when he's going to be here anyways for Ashton's graduation. So I was like, Dad, you should like come to the game. We could go and like we'll buy tickets if you want to go. And so he was interested, and so I was like, okay, let me like look at how to go about buying tickets. And so I'm looking at like the Hawkeye Sports thing, and like it's not showing up, it's not showing the game at all. And then when I looked into it more, I saw that it was a tournament which is in Chicago. So I don't know why Google said it was at Iowa. I think that maybe since they have like home teams even at tournaments, I'm pretty sure that that's what it was saying. But then I had to be like, sorry, actually, like we're not going because we're not going to Chicago. But yeah, anything else to say? How long do you think this vlog's gonna be? That's the question.
Maybe I'll pull up a BuzzFeed quiz for you. Megan's responding to Maggie's Snapchat asking for more TikTok content.
I do as she asks.
So I'll just record Megan doing that real quick. It's the train of punching. There you go. Alright, so we edited the video yesterday with Megan having me do a Disney princess quiz, and it was funny today because at Panera I was doing like some Monk quizzes just for fun because we've both been watching Monk. So I found one that we haven't done yet, and Megan's going to be taking the ultimate Adrian Monk quiz. If you guys have never seen Monk and you have Amazon Prime, it's available on there. You guys should watch it.
It used to be available on Netflix years ago, and they took it off, and my heart broke.
Yeah.
And we bought all the DVDs for it, and now it's on Amazon, so.
Alright, Megan. Who created the TV show Monk? I can have options, but like I
feel like I should.
Ted Levine, Andy Breckman, Lee Goldberg, or Dave Hoberman?
Dave Hoberman.
Okay. Monk premiered on July 12th of what year? 2001,
2000.
2003, 2000, 2002.
2002.
Okay. I don't know, so we'll see.
I think because I just saw, I think you were on season 1, but like it has the dates on Amazon.
Okay,
so.
we'll see. Which of the following actors was not considered to play the role of Adrian Monk? So you won't really know this one. Alfred Molina, Jason Alexander, Tony Shalhoub, Stanley Tucci.
Stanley.
Alright, we can narrow out Tony Shalhoub. Love him. He played Monk.
He's also in Spy Kids.
Yep, and he's also in The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel on Netflix now.
You will always be Monk to me.
Yeah. What is number 1 on Monk's list of phobias or fears? Milk, needles, dogs, or germs?
Milk. I feel like it should be germs.
That's
but,
what
like,
I was
milk
gonna.
is what-
I mean, that's what I would say would be germs, but like I don't know.
I swear his list said milk first, but maybe not.
All right, what actress played Natalie's daughter? Emmy Clark, Sarah Hyman, Emily Watson, Traylor Howard.
The first one.
Traylor Howard plays Natalie. Pretty sure.
Trailer.
I think that's what it is. Okay. In the original write-up of the pilot, Mr. Monk meets the candidate. Jason Gray Stanford's character was only a minor role. What was Lieutenant Randy's original last name until Breckman changed it to Disher? Dolman, Riddle, receivers or deacons?
What was the second one?
Riddle.
What was that?
All right, Randy Riddle. Dr. Charles Kroger, Adrian Monk's first psychiatrist on the show, used to love listening to what classical composer? Chopin, I don't know if that's how you say it. Wagner, Bach, or Mozart?
Bach.
I was gonna say Wagner, because isn't that like piano episode or something? I don't know. Where was the pilot Mr. Mike Meets the Candidate actually filmed? This one I think I would get right. Los Angeles, California, San Francisco, California, Vancouver, British Columbia, or New York, New York?
I know this show takes place in San Francisco. What was the first option?
LA.
I'll say LA.
I think that usually they film in Vancouver. What street does Monk live on? Pine, Elm, Main, or Cooper?
Pine.
I think it's Main. That'd be my guess. Alright, we're gonna hurry up and finish this because there's like 10 more questions and then we'll come back with the results. Alright, well Megan got 35%, but I think we can both agree.
A lot of the questions were like, which actor portrayed this person?
Yeah, I've noticed that a lot in these quizzes,
it's like,
which is
you
dumb.
think I know that about every single episode where they have like a new person in it?
Yeah.
No.
So, but I'm not gonna have her take another one, so.
Did you finish studying?
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna be done for the night.
Me too. I actually, because I went through a couple of Quizlets for our psych final, and I'm kind of like, I actually got like a decent group with like some of the
Good.
Quizlets. So I was like, not too shabby.
Actually decided, I forgot about this, I was gonna maybe finish up the online, like, first round of, like,
What'd you
stuff.
do? Did you do exercise quiz or something?
No, I did that for, like, I started going through the first unit Quizlets for psych, and then, like, I did that online thing for the first one, so I might just do, like, the online thing for the rest of them to, like, get them in my head. And then, like, I'm still gonna be watching Monk. That's what I do when I'm studying, guys. You already know this. So, yeah, let me get both of us in the shot. Alright, we are going to end the vlog here tonight because we're both trying to go to bed at a decent time because we have to get up bright and early. Secretly.
Time, we have been going to bed at like 2 to 3 a.m. every
For,
night.
like, no reason.
Literally me just staying up on my phone.
I think it's because I've just been in a cycle now of, like, getting up later because I've been staying up late, so now it's like I don't get tired, but I need to force myself to go to bed. And then we'll be getting up hopefully pretty early to continue studying all day, take our final, and then, like, hopefully these next 2 to 3 days just fly by.
They will.
Yeah.
They really will after tomorrow.
So, wish us luck on our final tomorrow, and we will see you guys then. Bye.
Bye.